Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel, Journeys to Healing. Come on in here, my little bugs. Let's get us a quick collective. It's 333. We're starting off with it, baby. Today is June 12th, 3:33 p.m. All right. All right, my love. But we're starting off with that Cardi B, New York energy, Bronx in the building. Let's see what's going on, y'all. The Most High gave me a few messages when I was preparing. All right. I feel like the name Jamie could be very significant. The name Fox could be very significant. Somebody with a Silverado could be moving unpredictable. But I do feel like it could be pertaining to a fire sign with somebody coming back. I don't know if somebody is returning to a fire sign or a fire sign is trying to return to someone. I don't know. Take what resonates and leave it does not, my love bugs. Okay. But let's see what's going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the new subscribers, my love bugs. I truly appreciate your support and welcome to the fam. Fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. I truly hope and pray that the Most High is still blessing y'all left and right. Okay, for y'all focusing on change and growth as well as helping your girl. All right. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Please feel free to hit that like button, the subscription button, and that notification bell on your way in. And I truly appreciate it. I don't know. I feel like somebody may need to choose carefully or pick something. Somebody's past is in the present, meaning either somebody is throwing someone's past in their face, okay, to where the past is in the present, or something that someone did from their past is now coming to bite them, okay, in the rear. But I do feel like somebody need to follow the intuition, my love bugs, and find your own path. Okay. I feel like you're a leader. You could be also like very loving and caring. Deers represent love, unconditional love at that. So you can actually be seeing deers, but I do feel like somebody is very loving. The number 23 could be very significant. Somebody could be 23 years old, born on the 23rd day of a month. Could be 32. It could be pertaining to a Leo with the number 5, 14 equals 5. It's heavy on Leo, as a matter of fact. This 5, 23 is 5 as well. So somebody could be saying 5, but I feel like it's heavy on a Leo. Fire signs did show itself. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody could be born on a 14th day of a month, or somebody could be 41 years old. Luck is on your side, my love bug. You also could be seeing ladybugs. Luck could be on your side when it comes to a vacation or you traveling soon, okay? Somebody could have car issues. Somebody could have a black car. But a situation with somebody that you're not communicating with is no type of communication when it comes to a person or a situation. But I do feel like somebody really need to review everything when it comes to a situation. I don't. That could be with this picking because it keep bringing me like to this picking energy that I keep picking up from this card. I just feel like somebody may need to choose very wisely. Okay, it did show. I told y'all that somebody would be back, so somebody may have a choice to make, and I feel like somebody may really need to have to like. I feel like choose wisely. Somebody feel like they're a pimp, or maybe you did feel like you're a pimp. I don't know. Okay, somebody could also have like electrical issues going on with their vehicle, or just electrical issues like going on with things. I feel like somebody needs to be very transparent as well when it comes to a situation. When it comes to you making the right selection, I feel like somebody could feel like they was bewitched, a narcissist, or somebody could feel like a narcissist could have put a spell. Whoever this person is that's coming back, they're a narcissist. Y'all be careful. Either they want a new beginning or somebody is pregnant. Okay, take what resonates and leave what does not. I don't know what you're about, but I'm a no Cadillac, no, they can't see that I'm a motherfucking PIMP. All right, y'all. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could be closing out a cycle. Whoever this person is that you're closing out the cycle with, they will reap their karma. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. Keep your hands clean. Past life connection, you know this person from another life. So that could also be the past that's in the present. Somebody could be connecting to a past life connection. Somebody that you know spiritually. So spiritually, baby, you know, lived lifetime after lifetime after lifetime with this person, and you could be reconnecting to them. The east side could be very significant, and losing you made me realize all the toxic shit I was doing to you. So that could be that narcissist energy as well. The name Tulsi could be very significant, but what it costs, Tink playing as well. Look, I never be the girl you can front on. I'm tired of sitting here watching love songs, writing love songs. Look, because you play me as if you wouldn't miss me. Now you here dealing with them consequences. So somebody most definitely could be missing a person. Reminiscing did show it so. It was also somebody reminiscing about the intimacy. That was the messages that I received, you know, while I was preparing, y'all. We have Madame Webb as well. The spider guy sealed his own fate when he went looking for a woman to kill them. If he wouldn't have never tried to kill them, they wouldn't have never killed him. Okay, so again, something somebody could have done from their past. It could really be they could be receiving the consequences of it. Somebody could have actually went looking for somebody to literally try to bring some type of harm to the person or cause some type of conflict with the person. They could have actually been trying to kill you spiritually, if not actually in the physical. For some apparent reason, that really have been coming out a lot, y'all. But they gonna suffer. Like they really gonna suffer for real, for real. Okay. So take what resonates and leave what does not. And East Side is showing again. The Maze Runner. Thomas was the first one to step outside of the rules, and they started to make progress after being there for 3 years. All right, so somebody could be starting to become more optimistic in life, thinking outside of the box, stepping outside of the norm, not keeping yourself confined to the box that society put you in. Congratulations, period. Pooh. All right, 222 is showing. You're doing the necessary inner work to prepare yourself for love. Congratulations, yo. True clarity, guidance, and protection. So somebody most definitely is growing and changing. And some you're being thought of. I told y'all. I saw the and it came out. The somebody was reminiscing. It could be a childhood friend or somebody that you may have had a connection with as a child. For somebody in specific, it could be a cousin, y'all, that is thinking of you. True clarity, guidance, and protection. The initial K could be very significant. Royal, Roy, Rashonda, and royalty. Usher, daddy's home, Libra energy. So most definitely somebody returning y'all with that daddy's home. Why did I get married? Mike and Sheila. Sheila thought if she was taking a trip to save her marriage, not knowing her husband was sleeping with her best friend. And she was on the path to meet her true love. I don't know if I read Tuesday with that PTSD because it's just dawning on me. But somebody most definitely could be paranoid, and or they could be suffering from PTSD. Take what resonates and what does not. The name Sheila could be very significant. The name Mike could be very significant, but somebody could have really been trying to focus on fixing a marriage. You thinking that you could repair what was broken in your marriage, but in reality, it never was like that. Never was your forever situation. That was a temporary situation. That was a preparation for you to really connect to what's meant for you, right? Because after she left Mike, she ended up connecting to I can't think of his name, but She ended up connecting to her true husband. Okay. So take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you can, it came out. Oh my God. What are y'all? So a catering service could be very significant. That could be very significant when it comes to somebody thinking of you. And if you can give up your measly scraps, you can inherit much more. I'm telling you, it was preparation. All right. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Texas could be very significant. East side of Texas or whatever part, I don't know, y'all. And then Royal, Roy, Rashonda, and Royalty could be very significant. True clarity, guidance, and protection. It's 11 minutes. We're not going to get too many of those flashcards, y'all. Camera lights, action. Somebody could either be a model, an actor, or an actress. Somebody could work, and it's showing again. But either somebody need a lawyer because things is really exploding in their life right now, or somebody work for the legal system, the justice system somehow, whether they are a lawyer or they're paralegal. Take what resonates and leave what does not. It hurt me to say goodbye, but I needed to love me more. So congratulations for choosing you, my baby. The name Roy, Royal, Roy, Rashonda, or Royalty could be very significant when it comes to the justice system, whether they need a lawyer or maybe they're getting a lawyer, and the camera lights and actions because things is exploding in their life right now. He or she pretends like they don't care, but deep down, their heart is broken. All right. So somebody is brokenhearted over a situation and they're acting like it don't phase them or they're not bothered by it. We have Legion, Archangel Michael broke out of heaven to protect the chosen one. So Archangel Michael in the building, and Archangel Michael is most definitely protecting the chosen ones. Okay, so you are protecting, facing charges. I'm telling you, these names could be very significant when it comes to some type of legal services. They facing some type of charges, y'all. But take what resonates and leave what does not. And then I want to kiss your lips. So somebody want to kiss somebody's lips, yo. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Love shows up in unexpected ways, and they're trying to use your name for clout. Fake friend. That could be very significant for somebody trying to use your name for clout. It's heavy on Archangel Michael. It's here to protect us, baby. He's showing up again. Thank you, bro. I love you. The initial N could be very significant. Jermika and Chris could be very significant. That could be very significant for somebody wanting to kiss somebody's lips as well. Uglies. The smoke was the area where they can be free of the illusion and be their true authentic self. All right. So somebody most definitely could be, that could be like the next stage that somebody is tapping into. Again, stepping outside of the box that society put you in, and you're really stepping into your true authentic self, coming out of the illusion and being who God made you to be, not the person that society created. All right. So I'm gonna say congratulations. And the karmic is sending their minions to spy on you. All right. They formed a circle of cowards, not a kingdom of strengths. That could be whoever this person is and their minions. But let's see what's going on, my babies. I'm keeping it short, y'all. At least we're gonna try. So we halfway. So far, I feel so good because now we could do the last little 15 with the tarot cards. We got that right. I'm telling you, he said, I think about you when I'm gone. That's the part that caught my attention. So the name bride could be very significant, but I'm telling you, somebody's really thinking of somebody. They're reminiscing like a mother. But let's see what's going on. Hmm. All right, I think I know what deck I'm gonna grab next. It's still showing. Dots don't mean devotion. read energy, not typing bubble. So somebody is very intuitive, baby. You know how to read energy. You could be a tarot reader, but you read energy. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Baby, you could spot the bullshit a mile away. All right. But I do feel like you need to be patient when it comes to a situation. It's heavy on tarot. So either somebody could be into tarot, whether you just read tarot for your family. But I feel like somebody is a tarot reader, all right, and somebody most definitely could have received some type of clarity through tarot when it came to a situation, when it came to them waiting for a situation. They could have received some type of awareness or some type of clarity about that situation, that a person was actually day wait and they needed to release that situation. They X is literally showing X on the suitcase. That was the baggage that somebody could have been carrying around. That could have been the day weight that somebody was carrying around. A X, and they needed to release that situation and grow from that situation. Well, I'm gonna say congratulations. Yeah, whatever it was, the person was giving them the bare minimum, and they kind of realized that they deserve more. They're worth more than what the person was willing to provide to them. Somebody really could be a model, or somebody could have some type of platform. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But no one's coming to steal your spotlight, hon. You're the main character. Start acting like it. I feel like somebody did make the decision to, start um being the main character in their story, right? Stop being a victim. That's what I'm hearing. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Stop allowing yourself to be victimized. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Okay, so girl, your comfort zone is a trap. Somebody could be releasing fear. You could be coming out of some type of stagnation period, because this going down. So I feel like somebody is coming out of some type of stagnation period. Somebody could be releasing fears. Somebody is healing. Congratulations. I also feel like somebody is growing emotionally, mentally. True clarity. Your heartbreak isn't Broadway ready. Not ever a feeling deserved. What? A full cast musical drama balance perspective. So somebody is most definitely full of drama. What is this? No, you're not dying. Yes, it sucks. Somebody could be sick. Somebody could have a cold. Like, I don't feel like it's nothing serious, but somebody could have a cold, maybe the flu, but something that have you feeling under the weather. I don't feel like it's something very, intense or drastic. Somebody could also be in school. Somebody could be drinking hot tea. Somebody could just like really just be feeling kind of down. The person that's healing, because I feel like whoever this is the healing person. Somebody really could be crying as well. Hmm. I also feel like you need to be patient when it comes to a situation. I know that's right. It's heavy on the resilience. So I do feel like whatever situation that you just experienced, you baby, you survived. I feel like it could have been a struggle, but you survived. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So congratulations. Somebody really is heartbroken. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Look, undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Somebody really crying. Somebody is really heartbroken. Look, uncry these tears. I could not make this shit up. I cried so many nights. I could not make this up. Thank you, Most High, for my gifts. Somebody really heartbroken. They act like they don't care about a situation, but in reality, they crying. Somebody could be having money problems. I feel like somebody could have actually survived like a hard financial time. Like if you just experienced hard times when it comes to like your finances, I feel like you survived that as well. The person that you could have been connected to could have been, like draining you financially. Look, I know this hurt you cause when you walked out the door. Let's see what's going on, yo. I ain't grabbed these in a while. Somebody is celebrating. I feel like after turning their back on a situation, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So I'm gonna say congratulations, my love bugs. Look, come back and say you love me. That could be this energy. We started off with somebody returning, and it could be a fire sign or it's pertaining to a fire sign. But somebody really felt like they can't go on without the person. But they could have really been non-committal at the same time, like people crazy, which could be why you turned your back on the person. Even if you was married to the person or whatever the situation was, I feel like you was chasing the situation. No ifs, ands, buts about it. All right. Beyonce, Virgo energy, Houston in the building. Texas already out here. My daddy, Alabama. Mama, Louisiana. You Louisiana? Look, make a Texas Bama, baby. Whatever the situation is where somebody was left heartbroken, it could have been some type of age difference between the two people. Somebody was older than a person. Hmm. But they're not willing to fix themselves. Whoever I feel like whoever this is that's facing the who have the legal issues, they're not changing. They're not trying to fix things, that's broken within their self to try to fix their situation. I feel like somebody could have also realized how they was not able to change a person or fix a person. Like, so you got to make the decision. Either you're going to accept them for who they are, or you're going to release and let go of the situation because, I mean, y'all are just not balanced, right? It's heavy on somebody being pregnant, yo. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Congratulations. Somebody could really be big pregnant as well. I feel like somebody needs to just allow love to just flow naturally. Like stop chasing a situation because I feel like chasing show. So really stop chasing a situation with your past or whatever the situation is and just allow love to really just, flow naturally. Stop trying to control the outcome of situations as well. It's heavy on the fears. Mm. Y'all, I feel like this is several different energies, but we're gonna see what this is. I feel like somebody most definitely could have learned how to cleanse the energy, sage the energy, use Santa Pablo to cleanse the energy. Somebody could be into Buddhism as well, but I feel like somebody most definitely could be on a spiritual path. And I feel like it was after you rediscovering who you truly are, right? After you decided to step out of the box, right? And be more optimistic. It could have been after you gained, your spiritual clarity. But I do feel like somebody is focused on them. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody is focusing on the things that they want. You're focusing on who you are. All right, learning more about you yourself. Somebody could have really, really been. I'm telling you, I feel like whoever this was, this is the chaser energy. Because I feel like it's several different energies, but I do feel like whoever was in like a situation where it was an age difference in the relationship, I feel like this is the energy that could have been chasing a situation. Like I feel like you could have, and it could have been due to some, like just the fear of you losing the person, but you really chased the situation. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like somebody made the decision to give the person space, to give the person room to detach. So this is most definitely a situation where somebody is experiencing a separation. Look, love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. I feel like also this energy could have been trying to change the person as well. Somebody could have been trying to change a person in the relationship. And that could have been like, it could have been due to their fears, due to their, somebody could have like codependency issues. Somebody could have really thought that the way that they love the person, or because they love the person, you love the person so much that the person would change for you. We have Grace Anthony Q. The name Anthony could be very significant. The initial Q could be very significant. But I do feel like you need to give yourself more grace, my love bug. I mean, I feel like everybody experience, this type of situation, where you lose yourself in a situation, you chase a situation that really is not healthy for you. The relationship is really not a healthy relationship, but you still chase it because that's where your heart is. You love the person, and you think that because you love the person, you assume that they love you as well, and they would be willing to change for you. But no, you can't make a person change. Like they have to be something, a decision that they consciously make on their own. Like, they have to be willing to, because they got to put in the work. It's not easy to change. It takes work, so they have to be the one to put in that work to make those changes. You can't make those changes for them, and you can't force them to do something. What I've learned, what life has taught me, the more you try to force a situation, like for instance, when somebody is in a relationship, right? Because it's easy for you to see things clear when you on the outside looking in, right? Versus the person that's actually in the situation. Their judgment, they don't see the full picture because they too close, right? But by you being on the outside and you seeing the picture clear as day, you telling the person what's going on, like trying to guide them to the way you feel like, they should handle the situation. The more you try to force that situation, the more that person is going to chase that situation that you're trying to warn them on. You got to throw up your hands because they have to learn their lesson. They have to make the conscious decision to make those changes and release that situation. And as long as you're trying to force the situation, that's the more they're going to chase the situation, right? I just feel like somebody most definitely they was chasing a situation. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I do feel like somebody is heartbroken after the separation. And they could really, really like be being very dramaful. Like they could be going off on their social media, stuff like that. But they could really be being very acting, right? That could be again the lights camera action that I seen earlier. All right. We have lived your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure and then feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have the right to be happy. Okay. I feel like somebody made the decision to be happy when they pulled themselves away from a situation, realizing that you was not able to fix somebody. That's not your job, right? To put them back together. They have to do that on their own, right? But I do feel like somebody made the decision to release the fears, release the stagnation of them being stuck in a situation, and they decided to live their dream, baby. I feel like somebody decided to live out loud. This could have been somebody could have been in a situation where it was really based on sex. Yeah. This could have been some type of situation that somebody is releasing a situation, realizing that they could not fix a person when it came to um it was based on sex though. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody could have also been very demanding when it came to a situation. Somebody could have been very demanding when it came to your sexual energy. He said, before I know that is real, what did he say? Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. All right. So also, I feel like somebody could really, really like just be in the energy of like just smashing people. And it could be because they gave up on love. Like, you're not trying to really get serious in no type of relationship. You're not trying to get your heart involved in no type of relationship. It's all about the sex, and that's it. Like, come pop me off and bye. Like, that's it. And it could be because you feel like you don't deserve love, but I feel like you do. And you shortchanging yourself. You cheating yourself. All right. But take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody could really be feeling burned out as well, overworked, or your energy could just be feeling low. Emotionally, somebody could really be burned out. I feel like somebody could really feel like they have a lot on their plate. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Or somebody could really, really just be working real hard. But I feel like somebody needs to get rest. Okay. This could be very significant for the name Jamaica and Chris. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Wale, heavy on the Virgo energy. All right, y'all. 33 minutes. We're gonna grab a few of these and then we're gonna get off this energy. We have the danger. Now this showed as well. Somebody could be really trying to pay somebody, and it could be somebody that somebody worked with. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But I feel like somebody could be trying to bribe somebody or pay somebody to bring some type of harm or danger to somebody. I wish y'all really, really, really be careful. All right, because people really do weird shit. And catering service is already out here. But to be honest, I feel like it's somebody that somebody worked with. But take what resonates and leave what does not. I do feel like when it comes to, because the catering service is literally under the you're being thought of, and if you can give up your measly scraps, you can inherit much more. Whoever have the catering service or may be involved in some type of food service, I feel like this is the person that's in they in deep thoughts about somebody. I feel like this is somebody's eternal person. And it's gonna be very successful. Man. Oh yo. Whoever this person is that's paying somebody to bring some type of danger to somebody, or they could have paid somebody like to have somebody get into an accident or something. I don't know, yo. But they catching time. They sorry. I could not make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up. They catching time. Somebody going to jail. They sorry. They sorry like a mofo. And it could be a family member. They let their ego get the best of them. This could also be the person that's sick. It could be a teacher that's sick and they're pissed. They pissed. This is also somebody who was letting their ego get the best of them. They pissed. They could be mad because you withdraw your energy. You rejected them. You don't deal with them. You shut them down. I feel like this is two different people, though. For somebody in specific, it could be the same person that's sick that's going to jail. But for somebody in specific, I feel like it's somebody else. But take what resonates and leave what does not. But they could be a teacher. All right. Now back to whoever this is with this catering service or somebody that work in food. Or it could just be somebody that you work with. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But I do feel like they see you as a blessing, or this is your blessing. But apply the energy how it fit. But it's heavy with them being in nostalgia energy and having like in some type of memories of you. Whether y'all was married previously or but I really feel like y'all was married in past lives. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. This is your eternal person. Y'all done already spent lifetime after lifetime after lifetime together, and y'all gonna spend the rest of this lifetime together as well. It's gonna be a success. It's gonna be very victorious. All right, take what resonates and leave what does not. I do feel like it's another energy, yo. Ooh, I like this energy, yo. Maybe somebody has learned their lessons. Okay. Oh, with the working together, like as well. I feel like somebody most definitely has learned a lesson when it came to loving on a self, choosing their self, pulling their energy back from situations, um, like understanding that peace sometimes can feel kind of lonely. You know that it can get boring. You know to have that peace, but at the same time, in between time, somebody know that I don't know. I feel like they're able to really grow, and that peace is everything. Okay. You sent me swinging, mint condition. Somebody really stressed out, y'all. Now it had already showed with the burned out. I feel like one, somebody really could be really, really working themselves like crazy. And you really need to take a break, my little bug, and kind of focus on yourself, okay? But I do feel like if somebody is they suffering in silence. Somebody could really be like having nightmares, and I feel like it could be because of it's their conflict. It's like I feel like somebody is in conflict with their fucking self, right? It's they stressed out. It's no ifs ands buts about it. They overwhelmed like a mofo. They're overwhelmed like a mofo. I feel like somebody needs to prepare for some type of commitment or some type. It could be an engagement, and somebody could also be preparing for um a new baby. So congratulations, my love bugs. Somebody could have been very confused when it came to them taking a risk when it comes to a tarot reader or yeah, that's it. Somebody could have really been confused when it came to them taking a risk. And again, it could have been very frustrating for them when it came to the situation. I'm so tired of this friend circle. But I do feel like whatever it was, somebody could have been trying to steal. I feel like somebody's ancestor wealth. Somebody really invested in like I feel like a lot of chaos. They could have really invested in trying to cause natural disasters for somebody. Somebody could have also invested in like I feel like harm, bringing harm to, and it keeps showing. And when it came to like somebody trying to steal something, this a friend doom. They could be getting sued. A eviction is like a suit. They got to go to court. Somebody could have to go to court due to some type of robbery. A robbery like that turned out bad and could have really brought harm to some fucking body. I feel like that's very significant for somebody. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But I feel like somebody could have really brought harm to somebody if they didn't unalive them. That could be what these facing charges is, y'all. I'm girl. They sorry. It's heavy on them being sorry. And it's some type of friend circle. It's a friend circle. Some type of communication could be coming in. Somebody's sorry for working with somebody. Y'all, I'm so done. All right, that's it. Because I did not want this read to be this long, y'all. All right, but y'all, congratulations on moving forward, my love bugs. I feel like somebody is really experiencing something when it comes to like legal issues. Um, for some of y'all, it could be family members. Somebody is catching time, and I can't help but feel like it was due to them trying to bring harm to somebody. They was really trying to bring harm to somebody. People weird as fuck. Somebody did bring harm to someone. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But I do feel like a robbery like could be very significant for somebody. All right. But again, take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm loving this energy. Somebody's person, I don't know if it's going to be you that's closing out a cycle, a karmic cycle, so that you can align to your true divine person, but somebody is connecting to their true divine person. So congratulations, my love bugs. Continue growing, continue healing, continue changing um, your life, yourself, and your circumstances. All right. But I'm done, y'all. I hope people learn their lesson. It's always the ones that you least expect. Cause this is fucking family. That's crazy. People weird. All right. But anyways, they had beef though. I feel like whoever, because I feel like it's different people. I feel like it's somebody that's sick, and this could be a teacher. The sick person could be a teacher. But take what resonates and leave what does not. And you don't deal with the person at all. But they most definitely was moving out of ego. Is no ifs, ands, buts about it. They beefing with this person. They could have been working together at one point in time. But now that everything is coming back to their ass full circle, now they beefed out. They beefed out now. Cousin did show itself in the beginning. So take what resonates and leave what does not. But they beefing now. Because I feel like somebody really going to jail. And it's a family member that's going to jail. They sorry. They sorry. They gonna catch time, dude. And they really could have paid somebody to bring some type of fucking harm to somebody. They will comment on sleep. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below, but one. Y'all be blessed, boo. Peace.